So let's get the story behind today's numbers. Joining us live now from Nationwide's headquarters in Swindon is the company's chief economist, Martin Gahbauer. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so as we were hearing, their latest numbers showing that UK house prices have risen by 0.7%. What are the factors at play here? Just break this down for us.
Well, if we look at the last 2 months together, it looks like prices are bouncing around a relatively flat trend. Now, on the one hand, we have a pretty low number of transactions taking place in the market. We saw that in the mortgages data yesterday, where approvals fell again in February. But on the other, there's still not much property coming onto the market, so the number of people selling is very, very low, and that means prices are relatively stable to slightly upward trending in March.
And is that trend likely to continue beyond March, through the rest of the year?
Well, I think at the moment the housing market, like a lot of other sectors in the economy, is in a bit of a holding pattern before the election. There's quite a bit of uncertainty about what the future political and economic course is going to be once the next government takes power. And a lot of buyers are hesitant to move in this type of situation, and also sellers are not that active in the market either. So we have sort of an equilibrium at the moment of relatively low transactions, but also relatively stable prices.
So basically, property prices have flatlined during March. And also the report seems to indicate that London, no surprises here, is the top performing region. Still this ongoing discrepancy, if you like, between the capital and indeed the rest of the country.
Absolutely. London has really had some sort of a mini boom over the last year. Prices up nearly 16% year on year. It's clearly outperforming the rest of the country. There are some special factors at play here, I think. On the one hand, you have a lot of interest from international buyers, given the weak level of sterling. You have more acute supply shortages in London than you have elsewhere in the country. And of course, you've had that recovery in the financial sector, which has given people the confidence to re-enter the market there.
And you speak of people's confidence coming to the housing market. Let me just ask you about mortgage approvals. How difficult is it for individuals to get a bank loan for a house purchase right now?
Well, I'd say it's easier than it was a year ago. It's still nothing like what we saw in the pre-crisis days of 2006-07. I think generally it's going to take quite some time for mortgage availability to return to what people were used to in the old days. If we look at 90% loan-to-value loans, those are slowly becoming more available. There are deals out there now, but they are, of course, priced with more of a premium than was the case in the old days.
Well, Martin Gahbauer, chief economist for Nationwide, thank you so much for speaking to us. We appreciate it.